Hi, meet the Johnsons, a loving family of 9 kids with 2 amazing parents who taught us the difference between right and wrong, especially when it comes to abortion. Do you think abortion is wrong?
Yes, I believe abortion is wrong and try to teach my family that. Uh, I'm John Johnson, I'm Noah's father, and we've taught them that life begins at conception. That's the way we believe. I mean, it's a scientific fact that when the egg is fertilized, that's conception, that is the beginning of life, and that is human life. Uh, the chromosomes, everything that makes up human life has has started at that time and develops into a little baby. I mean, you have where the limbs, the heart, all these things are all in process of developing. So no point in time should change that fact. Um, we put them. We've had 9 children. We've had some miscarriages. We had a boy that died at 21 weeks. Um, Noah will show you later in this video that we've got a diaper that for preemie babies that's for 24-week-old babies, and at that time, they can survive outside the womb. They even make diapers for those babies. So the point is that John Paul, which was my son that died, was
Mm-hmm.
only 21 weeks. Um, what's the difference between 21 weeks and 24 weeks where the law kicks in? What's the difference between 21 weeks and 19 weeks? You know, 2 weeks. The difference is that human life begins at conception, and so that should not change at
Yeah.
any point in time. So you know, and basically these facilities, the only way that you end a human life is you kill a human life. Any life, the only way you end life is you kill it. So any other words you use to try to gloss over it,
Mm-hmm.
people don't want to think about it. They don't want to see it.
Terminate all these
Terminate,
different.
all these different terms they use is just to soften the blow. But the reality of it is they kill human life, and that's just wrong,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's a religious context or not. So,
Yeah. What can people do to try and stop abortion?
well, obviously, we as a family do things. We go to 40 Days for Life, pray in front of abortion clinics. Um, we give money to and attend things like the Right to Life to show that the larger amount of people care about these women and their children. They don't just care about the children, obviously. So it's a human tragedy, and we're not there in a violent way. We're there to pray and to help them. My wife and my mother and in-laws all work at pregnancy centers. There's plenty of them around the country that help women in need, help them whether it's through adoption or just to raise the children on their own. But the fact is, there are plenty of options. There's no reason to kill a child. So, taking active part in doing those kind of things, in our country, voting for the right candidates who will protect laws or enact laws that will um, protect women in these health facilities, so-called health facilities, where children are killed, need to meet standards for health practices. And I think with a combination of all of that, it's really shut down a lot of places like Planned Parenthood and these other abortion clinics that that are there just for one reason, and that is the genocide of the innocent and usually the poor um, class of people. Um, and so again, make sure that you're voting for the right person um, in our country. That's that and pray, you know. So,
Mm-hmm. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Is going to be mildly graphic, but this is important because I'm sick of the euphemisms. Okay, it's not aborting a fetus. It's not getting rid of a ball of tissues, ball of tissue. Okay, this what I'm about to show you right now is a picture of a baby. Okay, this is a baby it was a picture of a baby that was aborted by Kermit Gosnell. Okay, This is the Gosnell was somebody who was not covered by the media in any way, shape, or form. He was the most prolific serial killer probably in American history, and this was a baby girl aborted by Kermit Gosnell. And the only question was whether it was legal for him to kill this baby or not. And the only question there was how old was the baby, and was the abortion done inside the womb or outside the womb. Okay, so this baby, I believe, was after the 24-week cutoff, but not by much. So this baby is let's see how old this baby is. This is a case where an abortion went awry. She went to a hospital, and the baby ended up dying at the hospital. By 24 weeks, most babies born prematurely will survive. This is a late-term abortion, okay? This is what her baby looks like in the womb. We can see that picture again. That's what that baby looks like. This is a less graphic picture of what an abortion looks like, okay? More graphic picture of what abortion looks like involves the snipping off of the crushing of the skull, the sucking out of the brains. It involves, and these are fully formed children. These are fully formed children. I have two beautiful children. The idea that you get to murder a kid. Okay, no one has a right to choose that picture. Go back to the other one. No one has a right to choose this. No one. No one has a right to choose this. You don't have a right to choose this, okay? That's a baby. You don't get to kill it just because it's convenient to you. You don't have a right to say, it's my decision where and when and how to have the baby. That's an individual human being. And if that baby were outside the womb and you stuck a knife through its chest, you'd be charged with first-degree murder. You kill it in the womb, and we call it a human right. That's not a human right because that's a human, and that human doesn't have any rights because you just decided its rights are less important than your right to your own convenience. Despicable. Despicable.
This is the diaper made for 24-week-old babies. It's the smallest manufactured diaper produced in America for premature babies. At this age, they are viable to live outside of the womb. And as you can see, this diaper is about the same size as a standard baseball. Looking at this diaper just breaks my heart. It really gives you an idea of how horrible something like abortion is, where a child that can fit into this and is viable to live outside the womb at this age, just a week before that, it's completely legal to kill them. I hope after watching this video you have a better sense for how horrible abortion is, and you would do all you can to try to stop it. Thank you.